here's Rob's 24-hour forecast.
Well, it was a hot one today, but at least the dew points came down after our morning storms. 92 the high. We were close to 80 for a morning low, but those storms brought us down into the mid-70s. So temperatures near normal given the time of the year. No records being threatened. Notice record lows this time of year are generally in the mid-50s. We won't be that cool tonight. Over an inch of rain now at the airport. We're pretty close to normal, a little bit ahead of it for the year. But overall, we needed some rain, and that's pushed on through. And whatever rain we got, we have to be happy with, because we see nothing but dry air ahead, and that's going to be how it goes. Tonight, though, feeling good. Temperatures dipping down into the mid-60s, even lower 60s, northern portions of Acadiana. We'll show you that in the main weathercast. Then a beautiful day tomorrow, wall-to-wall sunshine, a nice north breeze, comfortable humidity, and our temperature tops out near 86 degrees. Good-looking weather into the weekend, but the back end of that 10-day forecast, it gets hot again. We'll talk more about that and have the complete True View forecast coming up in just a bit.
Tonight, Acadiana soldiers are home after serving in Iraq. It's a conclusion of a story we first brought you almost a year ago. On July 31st of last year, Louisiana National Guard members were deployed. The 832nd Engineer Detachment, based out of Plaquemine, went to support ongoing operations in Iraq. Tonight, several of those members are now with their families here in Acadiana. As Katie Easter reports, it's been a long 11 months.
11 months after the Joe Bears watched their son leave for Iraq, they welcomed him back home with open arms.
Overjoyed and very emotional.
Joe Bear was one of 50 Louisiana National Guard members of the 832nd Engineer Detachment to go to Iraq to support ongoing operations.
I feel like I grew as an individual, maybe as a leader a little bit. I feel like overall it wasn't a bad experience. I learned a lot. It was definitely crazy at some points, but overall a good experience.
The Joe Bears were one of several Acadiana families awaiting a soldier.
Look, Daddy.
Calandra Gaddison and her children wait for Sergeant Edward Gaddison to come home.
We made it. We made it.
I just wanted to see my babies. I'm just glad to be home. Been a long time, long road.
Gaddison is no stranger to going overseas. He was first deployed in 2013.
My first two was a whole lot easier. I didn't have these. Of course, I had my wife, but I know it was hard on her, and probably was harder on her than it was on me. So I'm just glad to be back.
The soldiers.
Super emotional, yep, exciting, relieving, all the above.
Are happy to be back home.
I miss them. I miss them. They miss me too, I know it. No more fighting for the phone. They don't even let my boy talk no more.
Oh, that's okay. Daddy with me now.
In Lafayette, Katie Easter, KTC, TV3.
And still to come right here on KATC, George Floyd's brother testifying before Congress today, calling for police reform. More coming up at 10:20. But first, Rob's full forecast for where you live. You're watching Acadiana's News Channel at 10 o'clock.
Forecast. Here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, feeling much better across the area into this evening. Lower dew points, lower humidity, and temperatures dropping nicely as well. In fact, as we look at our dew point-o-meter,